Xihua Group has been committed to the iron and steel metallurgy industry for more than 20 years for domestic and foreign iron and steel enterprises, providing high-quality magnesia refractories and graphite carbon materials and providing technical support and services for customers in production. The group was founded in the 1980s. Located in the world's magnesium resources, which is in southern Liaoning Province, China. At the initial stage of its establishment, it is mainly engaged in the production of magnesium refractories, then investing in the construction of graphite plant in 2008. After 30 years of development, the company has established a comprehensive enterprise integrating product production, sales, and technical services together. The company currently has Xihua Magnesium Refractories Factory, Xihua Graphite Carbon Plant, and Dalian Xihua Refractory Materials Company Limited. Was founded in Dalian Free Trade Zone to deal with import and export business of products for the group. Magnesium Refractories Factory, covering an area of 60,000 square meters, building area of 80,000 square meters, the total value of assets of 50 million yuan, the existing staff of more than 120 people, has a production line of magnesia carbon brick, aluminum magnesia carbon brick, an on-shaped material production line, and a prefabricated material production line. The main equipment, one hydraulic press of 2,500 tons, 1,000 tons of friction press 2 sets, 630 tons of friction press 5 sets, 800 tons of friction press 4 sets, mixing and training machine 12 sets. Annual production of magnesia raw materials FM, DBM, CCM more than 100,000 tons. Magnesium carbon brick and aluminum magnesia carbon brick is more than 40,000 tons. On-shaped magnesium bulk materials, ramming, spring, tundish, more than 60,000 tons. 4,000 tons of prefabricated materials. Products are mainly sold to Russia, South Korea, the European Union, India and Southeast Asia, and more than a dozen countries and regions. The plant has completely instruments and equipment for experimental research and testing. All the products can be inspected and analyzed from the raw material into the factory. Raw material crushing process of particle size analysis, material proportion measurement, and finished product mixing, or molding process to monitor the whole process. In order to adapt to the changes in the refractory procurement of steel mills, the company has a team of on-site construction and technical services, which can undertake the overall contracting of refractory materials such as converters, electric furnaces, ladle, and tundish of steel mills. Xihua Graphite Plant 45 km from Jilin City. The company covers an area of 50,000 square meters, including 40,000 square meters in the production base and 10,000 square meters in the factory. The total value of existing assets of 25.52 million, 132 employees. The factory has 24-port countercurrent calcining furnace, 1,700 tons of hydraulic press, 18-chamber ring-type calciner, high-pressure impregnation, 10,000 kV ampere large DC graphitization furnace, 10 sets of CNC machine tool electrode and joint automatic production lines belong to the same industry advanced equipment. An isotropic thin structure isostatic pressing graphite production line. The main equipment of form a complete set 1,250 times 3,200, an isostatic press and 2-cut type furnace. At present, the main products are RP, HP, UHP, high-power graphite electrodes from 75 mm to 600 mm, and graphite powder. The production annual capacity of carbon products is 15,000 tons. 50% of the products are sold to domestic steel and steel smelters. For example, in Guangdong, Shanghai, Hebei, Liaoning, and other provinces, with high quality and competitive prices, 50% are exported to Turkey, Russia, Vietnam, the United States, Mexico, Japan, India, and other countries. The production process includes the raw materials entering the factory, crushing the self-distribution materials through the crushing equipment, and by mixing and kneading equipment mixed into paste, through the vibration molding and extrusion molding equipment, and forming the carbon raw products. After roasting, dipping, graphitization, finished product cutting, and all carbon production processes, the final product is sold from the factory. It is a large-scale enterprise with unique production of carbon products. More than 30 years of trials and hardships. Stay true to the mission, self-motivated forward. Xihua Group continuously grows with the support of domestic and foreign customers. In line with the quality first, the customer as God, and the common development idea, hope to join hands with all friends common development, realize the grand vision of century-old enterprise.